Here in the UK, the Chancellor of the Exchequer, Jeremy Hunt, is considering raising more money from inheritance tax. That's as he tries to fill a £35 billion fiscal black hole when he announces the government's spending plans next week. Joining me now is Bloomberg's UK correspondent, Lizzy Burden. Lizzy, how would this help fill the gap? What is the plan that's being considered by the Chancellor?
Well, Tom, what we're hearing is that the Chancellor wants to raise more tax revenue without raising the inheritance tax. In other words, he'd keep the threshold at which people start paying it at exactly the same level it has been since 2009. And because of double-digit inflation and higher property prices, it would drag more people into paying it. It's a stealth tax rise, exactly the same move that's been pulled by the Treasury on income tax and capital gains tax. It would supposedly help to raise £500 million to help plug, as you say, this £35 billion hole in the public finances. But it would hit traditional Tory voters the hardest. They would pay this more. But at the same time, Sunak and Hunt have been laying the groundwork for the people with the broadest shoulders to pay the most tax over the past few weeks. The trouble is, though, the backdrop is you've got the Bank of England doing active quantitative tightening. We know in the first round of gilt sales last week there were losses of £90 million. Transpose that, and over the quarter that's £1.5 billion. The Treasury's covering the losses, a loss of course because the bank's selling at a lower price than it bought because of higher interest rates. And put it all together, you've got the Chancellor scrounging down the back of the sofa for a fiscal squeeze, and it's an uncomfortable juxtaposition.